How's it going, everyone? Back out in the garage, and I've taken the dash back out, so everything's just kind of sitting bare. In my last video, I think I jumped the gun on painting the dash because I never test fitted in the car. And then when I got it in there, all the bolt holes lined up, all the studs that go mounting in the front, they all lined up, the defrost lined up. But we had a couple of issues, and I should have done that before I painted it. So I jumped the gun a little bit on that, but that's okay. Just sand down, paint it again, no problem. So after figuring out what I was going to do, as you can see in the last video, talking about having to cut X amount off, bring it back, add some stuff, kind of close that corner up. So I've already started on one side and getting ready to get on the other side, but I'm gonna give you a quick look at what I've gotten done so far. So basically cut this out of here. And put another piece in here. I still got some fine grinding to do here, no big deal. Got the side closed in here. So when it goes back in the car, you're not gonna see through the dash. I still gotta make a piece to go underneath here. And then when I take the top plate off, I'll put a piece underneath there. That way these two sections can get bolted together. And then over at here, I had a big gap over in here. So I wanted to close this area up. So after doing my carbon cutout, got this section here. I took it off the dash I took out. And then I made a piece to come back here. So that's gonna close all that in quite well. And I ended it here where it goes into the defrost. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Maybe do a little bit of body fill through here, smooth everything out. And then we're gonna take the rest of the matting off. The speaker grate's gonna come off. So just little modifications, not too bad. I'll close this end up as well. So that way the vinyl dash pad where we do to it's going to come all the way over to here now, and then fold down this way up underneath. Now all this bolts together between the top and the bottom through here, so there's not too much taking it off. I got to take it off anyway to do underneath here, get it closed in like I said, because I want to bolt this two areas together. So now I've got my mark loose on that side. Cut that off. Do the same as I did over here. And take two on doing the dash. So let's get started. Got this piece cut off here. Now we're gonna clean that up and start making our pieces. Here's one of my templates for the front piece. Got it traced out to here. Now we're going to cut it out, kind of test fit it. All right, got my first piece in place. Grind it down a little bit, and then we'll get the piece for the side cut out. I got my second piece on there. Still got to do some grinding down on it and smooth it out. So now I got to make the piece that's going to wrap here and then tie back into this corner like I did over here on the other side. So just kind of bringing it out a little bit. And get that made, get that in. And then once I get all that done, I got to separate the top of this again. Go ahead and get the rest of the vinyl off of it. Get it flipped upside down. I want to put some lips in it. And also closing these ends up there and here So that way the new vinyl just come down and wrap underneath this and tie it all back in. All right, so I got my other piece cut out. Just got it sitting there with a magnet right now. That's gonna weld up against here, kind of bring that out a little bit where that hole was at. And then this side I'm gonna bring back around and weld all that, so that way it's got a face on it like on the other side. So let me get this tack in place, and then we can get the other section is gonna go from here over to there, and try to get this thing finished up today. Getting a little bit closer. Got this piece in. Got the second piece in, which ties in right here where the heater vent's going to be coming out for the defroster. Now I just need to get a piece through here, kind of close that up a little bit, and then I can take the rest of the padding off, get it unbolted, do the stuff I need to do underneath. And just been taking my time with it. It's been hot out in this garage lately, so I haven't really spent too much time out here in the past few days. I'm back on it today, and trying to get this finished up so that way I can get the top section off, finish that up, go take it to our shop and see about getting some new foam put on it and a new cover and get it back together. So let me get some pieces cut and get it tacked in place, and I'll get back with you. I got my outer piece cut now. I just need to get it in place to get it tacked. Got everything kind of welded up here. I'm gonna let it cool for a bit and come back and grind all this down as smooth as I can. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not too worried about it. It's gonna hold in place, but by the time you put the foam on it and the new cover on it, you're not gonna see it. It's gonna be sturdy. It's not gonna go anywhere. So get this part ground down, get it smoothed out a little bit, and we'll kind of go from there. And there you have it. So just got done with all this. Got it ground down as much as I want to. Like I said, this is gonna get new foam over it. So I think it's gonna look pretty good. So she's almost there. And again, I wish I would have done this first before jumping the gun and painting it. You know, it happens sometimes. And but we're getting it back where it's going to look good in the car. It's going to align and match up a lot better than it did the first go around. So I got a little bit finished to do all this. I can get the rest of the cover off and then go get this recovered. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for now. Hopefully next time you see this, it's going to be done and put back in the car minus the gauges. And other than that, y'all have a good weekend, and I'll see you down the road.